Guys, things are getting more and more serious with Kaspa. So this is something that I believe is very important, guys. Welcome back to the channel, subscribe and blah blah blah. But now guys, we have no time for nonsense. Let's talk the details, okay? So this is an official letter that was issued, sent by Kaspa Industrial Initiative by Mr. Paul Gruel, okay? I hope that I haven't mispronounced his name, but whatever, that's dated as of yesterday, depending of where you're watching this video. But basically the subject is the request for transparency and for listing practices for Kaspa. Because guys, I'm pretty much tired of saying that we need these listings for Coinbase and Binance and Kraken and all of that, right? So you know, obviously Kaspa Industrial Initiative sees that as well. I'm pretty sure they are tired of it as well, and they are also requesting for transparency. So, well, in my personal opinion, they obviously want a true reasoning of why there is no listing for Kaspa yet. So now guys, they are saying that they are acknowledging Mr. Armstrong's November 2nd, 2024 tweet claiming free listings, blah blah blah, because Mr. Armstrong actually replied to, you know, the tweet saying that the listings for Kaspa or any other project are free, and basically there is a form to submit and all of that. But despite, you know, numerous forms being submitted for Kaspa, still nothing happened, right? So guys, this looks very serious, and I like the fact that you know, Kaspa's Industrial Initiative are actually taking initiative as per name, and they are trying to push for better change basically for Kaspa, right? So guys, these things have to happen in order for Kaspa to have a great bull run, right? So it all depends if Kaspa is going to get listed on these top tier exchanges. And yes, I know that Binance already has the perpetual contract, and they are currently having their mining pool and stuff like this, so they can increase liquidity. But I do believe that Coinbase has, there was no reply from Coinbase, guys, right? So let's see what is going to come out of this. Guys, I also do have it on my X, so you can follow me on X, okay? And you can go through this document, but to me it looks quite serious. And now guys, let's wait for the resolution basically. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel, because I always update you about Kaspa, well, and recently meme coins. Anyways guys, let's have a look at the chart, because things are actually looking very good for Kaspa, well, at least at the time of recording this video. So you probably remember, if you followed yesterday update, that Kaspa might gonna dip to this area of 10.3, and actually it did. However, we had a proper bounce from this zone. So now Kaspa basically is pumping at, well, 5. And it was as high as 6.68 to be exact. And I know that this is something that you don't want to see. You want to see much bigger prices. But guys, on a good note, Bitcoin is pumping now. Obviously the market is pricing, well, hopefully Trump's victory, right? Obviously this guy is bullish for crypto, for Bitcoin, and well, Kaspa is definitely going to thrive in this situation where Mr. Donald Trump is going to win. So guys, this is daily chart. Okay, let's actually have a look at 4 hourly. So what 4 hourly is doing? So 4 hourly flipped bullish on MACD. We got a bullish cross, and we've got the first bullish momentum in here. So stochastic RSI is going towards the upside. Great. Kaspa can obviously encountered some resistance, which obviously belongs to this channel, and then, well, area of 11 cents 5. Now guys, looking at the daily again, things are looking good. This could be basically the bullish reversal for Kaspa. So I'm not saying that it will, everything might happen obviously, but if Kaspa is going to go to its previous highs, to all-time highs, that's going to be 2x basically, that's 90%. Okay, so guys, let's have a look at liquidity, because obviously that's an important thing. Okay, so on 24 hourly on Binance perpetual contract, we can see that liquidity is in here, so potentially Kaspa can dip again. I don't think that this is going to happen, but well, basically from the standpoint of market makers, this looks very juicy. Okay, so let's actually zoom it out to 3 daily and see what's going on for the liquidity for Kaspa. So I believe that Kaspa might gonna reach, you know, these levels, okay, because many people were basically shorting Kaspa, so on and so forth, and you know, this liquidity can be grabbed. Okay, so now let's zoom it out to weekly again, and let's do exactly the same thing as yesterday basically, right? So on a weekly we can see that there is no liquidity, guys, but obviously that liquidity is, well, distributed between different exchanges, and this is only Binance, right? So let's actually have a look at Bybit. There is a lot of liquidity on Binance Bybit, obviously. So on Bybit, on 3 daily for Kaspa, we've got this order block, which is at 11 cents 5, and then we can potentially experience another dip to, let's say, 10 cents 0 to be exact, and another order block is at 0.09. Can this happen? Well, definitely it can. Okay, so guys, let's have a look now at BTC, because BTC on a weekly is basically smashing through this level of liquidity, and the next big order block is basically at 73k. Of course, guys, tomorrow we are going to get either good or bad news depending on who's going to win. Okay, and guys, I'm not political over here. This is not political channel. I'm just basically following what's more bullish for crypto, and Trump is more bullish for crypto, period. Okay, so guys, let's have a look at BTC, all right, because that's very important as well. So we are finally coming out of area of bullshit, basically, and that's very, very bullish. Okay, this is weekly chart. Okay, so this is zoomed out perspective. MACD is still looking like it has a lot of way to go. Stochastic RSI is going to this well, oversold area, but we have to remember that this can stay in here for a while and trade in this zone. Let's go to the daily, guys. So the daily experienced bullish cross on stochastic RSI, and MACD is looking the way it's looking. But now let's go back to daily. Sorry guys, it's a very quick update. We can see that this reversal is real. Okay, so guys, if you are trading with leverage, don't really go long at resistance. Okay, just go long at support, as you can see in here. Okay, because these leverages are obviously being flushed. All right, guys, let's have a look at the dominance quickly. Let's have a look if the dominance actually is regaining momentum. And as we can see on a daily, the whole altcoin market cap is regaining dominance, and it found support at level of 8.7%. So things are looking very good. To be honest with you, I didn't expect that well, the dominance is going to dip into these levels, but of course in a condition where BTC is pumping like crazy and the dominance is pumping, well, of course altcoins are not going to thrive. However, things could be very juicy very soon, because this is a daily chart for Bitcoin's dominance, guys, and we can see that MACD is basically showing us this. That could basically go like this and then boom, and stochastic RSI is basically showing us such momentum. And also on a daily, we can clearly see that Bitcoin's dominance is clearly being rejected from this level of 60.55%. Let me zoom it out for the perspective for you guys. We can see that this is a huge level of resistance that leads us back to the previous cycle with confirmations in here. All right, so I'm not saying that this is possible, that BTC is going to drop its dominance, but finally it could. All right, of course the price could be pumping, but the dominance could be dropping at the same time. Okay, so guys, let's be prepared for this volatility, okay, because lots of things might gonna happen in the next 24 hours whenever they are going to announce you know, the news basically regarding elections. All right, so also looking at market cap dominance of USDT, we can clearly see that this is going down, and this is a weekly chart, guys. All right, that was just well, basically, well, the bearish retest, I believe, and now on a weekly, that thing looks like it's about to drop lower. So guys, I believe good times are coming, but just in case if you are thinking, you know, whether you are too late, I believe that this is probably the last opportunity. Okay, because this is the total crypto market cap that is excluding top 10, which is obviously the best macro chart for Kaspa. Guys, this thing is basically trading still in this formation, but once this thing is going to leave the station, I mean, once the train is going to leave the station, okay, the next big level of resistance, well, could be of course met in this area, which is 255 billion, but of course we have, you know, another level, 363 billion, and then we've got almost $500 billion in this area of resistance, guys. Okay, and of course not mentioning about, you know, new price discovery for altcoins that are excluding top 10. So I believe that these are good times to be in crypto. Now looking at hourly time frame, everything is basically pumping, our beloved Kaspa included as well, and on a weekly time frame, this is how things are looking like. Okay, so we have a lot of way to go, guys. Okay, make sure that you are not greedy, okay, and sell your bags along the way as we go in this cycle, because, you know, opportunity like that might not gonna happen in the next couple of years. All right, ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching, and as always, peace and love, crypto.